Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy Kingstar7 here, back with another video. Before we get into this video, I just want to remind you all out there they are kings and queens, and I hope you all are having a very blessed Monday. Here we are, 4-game winning streak, beat Seattle Seahawks 17-12 at their place with Colt McCoy as the starting quarterback. Like, where do I even start with this? First of all, I want to say last week, my last video for the Giants, I predicted a 24-21 game, but that was thinking Daniel Jones was going to play. I didn't know who was going to win. I knew it was going to be a close game. I knew we were going to give the Seahawks a run for their money, but I can't sit here and say I predicted us to beat them with Colt McCoy as a starting quarterback. But what I will also say is I have been a huge advocate of this. There's been a lot of pundits, a lot of subscribers in the comments. I feel like the majority of the people had the consensus belief that we were going to get absolutely obliterated first round of playoffs, whoever we play. I don't think that's true. I'm not saying we're going to win a playoff game, but I've been on record for multiple weeks now. I think, probably since we were 2-7, 3-7, I'm not scared to play anybody because we have played every single team close except one game home against San Fran. It's the only game that we got blown out in. We played, now you might be like, oh, you didn't play any good teams. All right, we played the Steelers decently, relatively close on opening day. It was relatively close. We played the Rams really close. We played the Bucks. We should have won that game. And now we've beaten the Seattle Seahawks. So now this stretch, listen, we might be able to steal one against the Browns, against the Ravens. Who knows their COVID situation? We got the Cowboys again. There's a lot of possibilities here, but I really do like where this team is trending every single week. They say we came out, we practiced the game plan in practice. Everybody came and worked hard this week, and we came out on game day and we improved. We got better than last week. Every single week, that's what Joe Judge says. And that's what the collection thought is from the players when they get interviewed, is that every week you go into work, you work hard, and your gameplay is going to show how you practice. And they're practicing their tails off, But honestly, Colt McCoy, he did a solid job. Honestly, he did a lot better than I anticipated he was going to do. For a man that started, what is it, like 8? He started 20 games in his whole career, spanned over 11 years. Like, he did a really good job filling in. And I guess it makes sense. I was kind of clowning a lot of these Giants players. I kept saying, yo, I got faith in Cole. I got faith in Cole. I got confidence, this and that. I thought they were all BSing, but to be honest, he did pretty good as a game manager. That one interception, you could say it's 50-50 blame on him and Evan Ingram. I maybe say it's like 60-40. The 60 for Colt McCoy, the blame. Ball should have been on the outside. But, Evan Ingram, we know he doesn't have the strongest of hands, the most secure of hands. So that's why I give him at least 40% of the blame. But overall, Colt McCoy, you had a great game. But that defense and that offensive line, it reminds me. I'm not saying, before you think I'm getting too crazy out here, I'm not saying we're going to win a bunch of playoff games or we're going to go to the Super Bowl and we're going to have this magical run like we have had in the past. But this team is reminding me some aspects of our Super Bowl winning teams. When we had Ahmad Bradshaw, Brandon Jacobs, I'm pretty sure there were 2 1,000-yard rushers. We're able to run the ball at any means necessary. We're being able to do that with any running back that's in the backfield, running effectively. And we also had one of the greatest defenses to ever be assembled. Right? We have Michael Strand, Justin Tuck, OC. You know what I'm saying? That defense, unreal. It's unreal. I'm not saying that our defense compares to that. Of course I understand. But our defense, you gotta say it. It's borderline top 5. I've been saying it's top 10 for a while now. But you could say it's borderline top 5 at this point. After that masterclass we went up against that we put up against the Seattle Seahawks. And overall, if who's in the playoff race, I think we'd go up against the Bucks in round 1 if the season ended today. If they stopped the count, today, we go up against the Buccaneers. That's probably the team I'm most worried to play in the playoffs. Out of any team, it's probably the Buccaneers. You could say the Saints. The Saints, it doesn't really worry me too much. The Saints, we don't know Drew Brees. We don't know what's going on there. But the Buccaneers, I know they haven't had the greatest of seasons up until this point. Tom Brady hasn't looked the sharpest of tools in the shed up until this point. But when we look at the standings here, what teams really that I would be scared to play in the NFC playoffs? I'm telling you, the Packers, maybe the Packers, the Packers and the Bucks. Those are 2 teams that I genuinely am scared to play in the playoffs. We haven't played the Packers yet, so we'll see how we're going to match up against them. But if you keep looking at it, I mean, who the Vikings are going to be scared of? The Seahawks, we just beat them. The Rams, we almost beat them. We came really close to beating them. The Cardinals, we'll see how we match up against them. But we did really good against Russell Wilson, not letting him to scramble outside of the pocket. So I think that should be a pretty interesting matchup. But there's no team in the NFC where I'm just like, damn, we have absolutely no chance against. And this is because we have already played most of the major threats in the NFC, and we've showed that we could play them toe-to-toe. And each week, I'm a firm believer that we continue to get better each and every week. And Daniel Jones also continues to get better each and every week. Before he got injured out of the Bengals game, I know it's the Bengals, but he was still on his way to having his career day in passing yards and this and that, right? But our defense, Leonard Williams. Now let me talk about Leonard Williams. He's an animal. He is a beast. He is different. Leonard Williams played amazing. James Bradbury did an amazing job on DK Metcalf. Amazing job. The safeties did an amazing job on not letting anything get over them or over the top of them. You know, not letting the Seahawks get any big major chunk plays. The defense did a great job. Jerome Pepper's the voice and soul of that defense. Great job. Blake Martinez, everywhere on the field making tackles. Great job. Who else? Lelos. He got his second turnover in his second career NFL game. Back-to-back weeks. Great job. Dalvin Thomas and Dexter Lawrence stopping the run. Great job. Everybody, great job. Logan Ryan did a good job on getting. I don't think he got home once, but he did a great job when he was told to blitz. Did a great job getting pressure on Russell Wilson. I mean, this defense. There's a lot of people. We're plugging and playing. We plugged in Jabal Sheard. Go do something. He got pressure on Russell Wilson. Got a lot of tackles for loss. It's just like we're building a system. Patrick Graham is a mastermind. He's building a system, right? And what I think it was Leonard Williams. He was saying that Patrick Graham is like borderline psycho because he could tell you a play he ran 7 years ago. And listen, me, that's like my biggest attribute in life. It's my memory and my absorption of facts and statistical data. And that's what I'm seeing in Patrick Graham. And if he has my mindset, nah. All right, let me relax. All right, but I like Patrick Graham a lot. I've said it from the beginning. I'm sure every Giants fan has said it. We've loved Patrick Graham and Joe Judge from the beginning. Jason Garrett as well. He's been calling some spectacular games. He hasn't gone away from his game plan not once this year. We've had 25 rushing yards the first half. We kept rushing the football. I mean, this offensive line has completely changed. I think Andrew Thomas didn't allow a single pressure yesterday. That might have been the stat I read. But I mean, like what more could we improve in this season with this team? I'll tell you where we have holes moving forward that are still concerning. We need more consistent pressure from edge rushers. Although Tate Crowder and Carter Coughlin did a very, very, very good job at that. I'll give them credit. We need another middle linebacker to play next to Blake Martinez. I don't like that Downs guy. I do not like him. We need another established corner. Isaac Yiadom has been doing a decent job. I'm surprised I haven't really been seeing. They decided when Xavier McKinney came back, I don't think he's been playing too much still. But Logan Ryan hasn't made that switch to the other corner. We'll see what happens with that. I mean, Logan Ryan's been playing spectacular at his position, so I don't think they should be switching him around. Let him rock where he is. Let Isaac Yiadom continue to get game time, and let's see if he continues to get better. You know, any other holes on offense? We need a receiver, a number one receiver. We've seen now 2 weeks. Slayton is calling what one or two passes in the past 2 weeks combined. That he Sterling Shepard, I guess, has retained the number one receiving option. So we got, I mean, even if you think about it like this, Shep, Golden Tate, Slayton, Evan Ingram, it's not the worst. I mean, it might be bottom 3 receiving cores, but it's not that bad. You know, there's weapons there to be used. But overall, I mean, this team, I'm happy. I'm so happy where this team is headed. I love everybody's attitude in these interviews. I'm happy for Colt McCoy getting his first victory. I love how he automatically said, listen, it was this coaching staff, it was this defense, it was Daniel Jones helping me prepare the week. Like, nobody wants to be the center of attention. Everybody's so quick to give others credit, and that's what you really consider a team. Everybody is bought into this process, this situation that they're in. And, like, as Giants fans, you just got to sit back and enjoy it. Nobody thought we were beating the Seattle Seahawks. Nobody. I don't want to hear no Giants fans out here thought we were going to beat them. I don't know if I thought we were going to beat them. I said it was going to be a 24-21 ball game, but that was with Daniel Jones at quarterback. With Daniel Jones at quarterback, I think I texted my friends and said like a 24-10 we were going to lose the game. So I'm happy. I'm happy to be a Giants fan in this moment. It's very, very exciting. I can't wait to see how we're going to play against this competition down the stretch. We might be able to prove a lot of people wrong and show that we might be the real deal. But as of now, what I say overall, we're the real deal. We have a chance to make it deep in the playoffs. I think we could play people pretty even. I think this defense is the real deal. Our offense, I don't know. There's still a lot to be seen. I like how we rely on the running game, which relieves a lot of pressure on Daniel Jones. So we kind of have an identity, and that's the important thing. A lot of teams, they don't know their identity. That's like with the Seahawks. They don't really know their identity. They were letting Russ cook. And then Russ couldn't really cook to the level that he was cooking anymore. Now they have Chris Carson, who's a great running back, and they don't know what the split share should be between passing attempts and rushing attempts. But we know what we are. We're running it down your throat, and we're playing amazing, amazing, disciplined defense. But guys, if you are as happy as I am that the Giants won this game, make sure to drop a like. And if you did just overall enjoy my analysis, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It's been your boy, King7, and I'm out.